Hi, my name is Brad Steiner. I'm a first-time uploader to YouTube, but the current stuff in politics right now is really starting to bother me. The way the media is currently in the tank for Hillary Clinton. Um, just lately with the fake news stories planted about how there's discord in the Donald Trump campaign and how he's dropping out of the race and all of this stuff. It's really starting to get on my nerves, and it's becoming very, very important for people to realize that you can't trust mainstream media anymore. Because if you followed anything at all on alternative media about the recent Republican National Convention and the Democratic National Convention, you saw through the WikiLeaks releases that the whole system is rigged. And we're currently seeing that process play out also now that we're approaching the general election come November. And I think that I finally decided I have to do my part and get on and try to warn people that you cannot trust mainstream media. Their trust level is down to 6%. I mean, cockroaches are more popular than 6%. That's a good thing. It shows that there's people out there that are smart and are following things on the internet, especially the millennials now. I mean, I'm an old fart. I was born in 1966, so I'm not a millennial by any stretch of the imagination. But I hope that millennials will start to wise up and get away from this liberal movement to start with, because it's a one-way road to socialism and communism. And I don't know. I needed to get on here and say something because it's just getting ridiculous. It's obvious they're going to try to steal the general election for Hillary. Her numbers are horrible. If you go out in the streets and talk to anybody, they have nothing but bad things to say about Hillary Clinton and nothing but good things to say about Donald Trump. I mean, all you have to do is go around and do your own research, talk to people, and you can see what's going on. It's just a giant trick. We're starting to live in an atmosphere that it's all propaganda, like the old Soviet Union. The people would turn into the one state channel that they got, and they would get their news, and most of them were smart enough that they didn't believe anything they heard because they knew they were being lied to. But I don't think Americans are fully aware that they're being lied to on a regular basis, that they're being led down this road to think that they have to jump on the bandwagon with whatever the media deems popular at the time, and they're trying to lead you in a direction that is totally off base. And I followed a lot of the alternative media at the conventions, and if you followed any alternative media at all, you can see that the attitude out there right now is a total distrust of media, and Donald Trump is the only one that's really doing anything to try to change that. And I think electing Hillary Clinton, which they're going to try to fix that in her favor, that. They're going to try to fix things in her favor and try to get her elected. And if that happens, I think that's a one-way trip to World War III, because it's just going to be 4 more years of Obama policies that have done nothing but antagonize the Russians and the Chinese. And now with this snow job that the Clinton campaign is trying to convince everybody that the Russians were responsible for these email hacks and everything that's out there that's bad about Hillary Clinton. I don't know. It's really frustrating, and I needed to get on here and have my voice heard. And I'm planning on doing future videos. and trying to become a little bit better at this. And I don't know, this is just my first attempt, but I feel I needed to do my part to try to help and convince people not to trust the media, because they're in the tank for Hillary. I mean, it's completely obvious. If you get on and do some research on the internet, you will find that to be true. They're all in the tank for her, and I pray to God that nothing happens to Donald Trump, because they're getting so desperate that they're starting to plant obvious lies about him, and they're trying to swing the narrative in favor of Hillary. And I worry about his personal safety, because things are getting so bad. It's like we're living in another universe. Things were never like this when I was growing up. I mean, America was a lot different in the old days. And all this political correct garbage that's going on now, the Black Lives Matter movement and everything, these people have been suckered by the left. And, you can get off that liberal plantation if you use your mind and think critically and use logic and do some research on your own. Go out there and educate yourself on this stuff. It's so important that we not become or go down the road that we're on right now, which is leading straight to socialism, one world government, globalism, all that stuff. I mean, I know there's a lot of you out there, liberals, that think Alex Jones is a nut, but you should really watch some of that stuff, because there's truth behind all of it. He gives examples, he gives sources. There's lots of good sources out there. Alternative Media Television, AMTV, that's another good one. There's all kinds of good people to follow out there that'll give you the truth about all of this stuff. And I'm just angry that the America that I knew growing up is rapidly disappearing, and we have to do something about it now. And the only way to fight back against media that is corrupted is to do what I'm doing right now, and get online, get your voice out there so it's heard. Who knows, maybe the internet will be the next thing that gets shut down. I mean, they'll stop at nothing to get her in. And she's so corrupt. Her husband is a rapist, a predator. And if you research that stuff too, you'll know it's true. There's all kinds of books out there about people that talked about Bill Clinton and his proclivity for taking things from women by force. It's very tragic, and it's very scary if she gets in. It's just, I'm so afraid for the future of our country. Please do something. Please take steps in a positive direction and try to do something about this. It's just getting totally out of hand. I guess that's all I have to say. Thank you.